Hi guys, welcome in if you are a first time viewer. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, and to those of you who have booked a personal reading with me, please keep in mind that these are general messages, so do not take them personally. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the information in the description box below. So let's get into this message. What message do you have for the collective at this time? Help me to articulate a clear and concise message in order for it to be received in the way that you want it to best be received. Help me to see what it is that I need to see to get the message across as clear as possible. And help me to deliver any messages that you deem worthy in order to serve your highest good, for the highest good of humanity with harm to none. What messages do you have for the collective at this time? What messages do you have for the collective at this time? There's an alignment happening right now within something that you manifested. Something that you're creating out of a place of it's almost as if you kind of created something as a way of healing, as a way of getting through something, as a way of kind of moving through the pain and the process of getting over something. And whatever this is that you have created, you're getting ready to be in a sense of, it's almost as if like you're getting ready to kind of be living in the essence of what it is that you have created, right? Whether this is an idea you have created, this can be a business that you have created, this can be a certain lifestyle that you have kind of moved towards to transition a phase of your life, right? This can be a new community or a sense of family that you're creating because you have kind of distanced yourself from a phase that is no longer conducive to your growth, right? But again, there's something that you have kind of phased or processed out of to get over something, to heal something, to remove something that has caused you pain, has caused you issues, has caused you resistance, has caused you many experiences and lessons that you may have kind of been resistant to or may have caused resistance within your life or your situation, right? But whatever it is that you have created, you're getting ready to come into alignment with it, right? You are getting ready to be in the center of whatever it is that you have created, right? And this may boost your confidence within a sense, right? It may require a different level of vulnerability within you. It may require a new version of you, right? Definitely check out that reading called Phases and Stages of Growth if you feel called to. There may be a message in there for you. But whatever this is that you have created is going to kind of boost your confidence. It's going to boost your awareness. It's going to make you feel empowered because you have brought this manifestation into life, right? This could have started off as just kind of like a wish or hope or prayer to kind of get out of a situation. But even within that sense of hoping, even within that sense of faith that you had to even create this destination within your mind, right? To bring it into the physical world is going to kind of affirm you in a way that you have never been affirmed before, right? This new lifestyle or this new habit or whatever this is coming in for you may be the thing that is going to affirm you in a way that you've never been affirmed before, right? You can be getting ready to experience a new version of yourself that you kind of knew existed, but you never really had the space to live it out, right? And now that you're getting ready to kind of experience this kind of suppressed version of you, again, it's almost as if like you're going to experience this sense of freedom, right? This sense of enlightenment. In the beginning of the reading, I kept sensing the full moon, but more so in a sense of like enlightenment, a sense of awareness, right? So again, something is going to be brought out of you. You're getting ready to kind of shine, or it's almost as if like you're going to be put or placed in the forefront of something. And maybe that is going to affirm you in some way, right? And I didn't even realize it, but again, there's that full moon there. Like that sense of enlightenment, that sense of awareness, that sense of knowing, right? Something is going to be made plain. Something is going to be made clear regarding your emotions, regarding your feelings, regarding your confidence, regarding your intuition. Something is going to be brought to a place of clarity for you. You're getting ready to feel clarity about whatever this is that you have created, where it is that you are growing, right? Where it is, what it is that you are moving towards, the direction in which you are seeking, right? And this is giving like queen energy, because bees are attracted to very high vibrational energy, right? They move off of frequency, right? And anything that has a high frequency, they're naturally drawn to, right? And so maybe, again, you have a very high frequency, but it could be that you have kind of suppressed this creative aspect within yourself in some way. And now you're getting ready to be placed in the forefront so that you're able to attract more. Because now you're moving from a place of clarity. Now you're moving from a place of empowerment. Now you're moving from a place of confidence, right? The 3 here, creation. Something that you're creating is going to clarify the sense of direction in which you're moving, the sense of guidance that you are receiving, right? It could be that your story or something that you have overcome is going to bring a sense of clarity to others, right? It's going to bring a sense of healing to others. It's going to open up a space of freedom and awareness to others around you as well. Again, I'm getting like many different messages, so take the ones that resonate. This is a general message, so they're not all going to resonate with you personally. Although you may resonate with more than one. I'm definitely sensing the energy here of like you creating something as a sense of healing, right? Or you creating something from a healed place, from a... It could also be that something that you are getting ready to experience is going to show you the areas in which you may have been lacking. Show you the areas in which you may still be... Show you the areas within yourself that may still need a little bit more nurturing, may need a little bit more care, may need a little bit more attention, right? There are areas within you that have been suppressed. And so those parts of you are getting ready to be brought to the forefront as a sense of development. Clarify tantric. But whatever this is an alignment of something being brought together. Clarify tantric. Yeah. The Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. It could be a part of you that have kind of, you may have distanced yourself from certain connections, whether this is family members, whether this is old friendships, business partnerships, alliances, what have you, right? It's general. But there's a connection of some sort that may be experiencing a little bit of conflict, a little bit of a few challenges, right? It doesn't necessarily seem heavy because you have this Nine of Pentacles here. So it definitely is something that you that you have the ability to overcome. Oh, excuse me. But whatever this is may also kind of help you. This connection coming in may also be what is going to be the kind of driving force that is going to bring you into alignment within that part of yourself that needs developing, right? It's going to help you overcome certain challenges that you have overcome maybe by yourself. You may have, again, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So there's something that there's a sense of wealth that you have created for yourself, right? You may have been able to kind of generate your own sense of peace, your own sense of wealth, right? You're very stable. You're very secure within yourself, within your environment, within your finances, within your currency in general, right? You're very stable. You're very forthcoming. You are able to kind of attract the things that you desire, right? You are, you may have a lot of connections, or you may have a lot of, it's almost as if like you're getting ready to experience a lot of fruitful connections, because maybe in the past you have experienced connections that where there was a lot of jealousy, there was a lot of confusion, there was a lot of mistrust, there was a lot of gossip, there was a lot of conflict, challenges, people who didn't want to see you do well, right? And so now you have come into alignment with a healthier version of yourself. And so now that is again, creating that sense of healthy connections within your reality, right? Clarify abused. The Star and Justice with the Empress. 3 major arcana at once. This is healing. This is your faith. This is... how can I put this into words? Again, because the 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, and here it is, you have the Empress. And look, the Queen of Wands, that's that, and underneath is the Goddess of Wands. Very much fiery, very much creation, very much you get what you desire, you get what you deserve, right? There isn't anything that you wish to achieve that you don't accomplish, right? Everything that you desire to achieve, you bring it to life, right? You have the ability, you have a strong attraction energy, right? You're a go-getter, right? Very boss-like energy. You see, she's holding the baby, right? You're able to bring things into life. You have the Midas touch, right? So it's almost as if, like, again, this manifestation is going to affirm your faith, right? It's going to affirm your sense of confidence within your ability to create, within your ability to bring things into fruition, within your ability to kind of make your dreams come true, right? To kind of balance things out within your situation, right? Wherever you feel that there is lack, you have the ability to bring fulfillment within those areas, right? You're very fluid. You're very... this is a very transformative energy, right? You don't necessarily conform because you don't allow your external situations to change you, but you kind of observe those experiences in a way of transforming them, right? To kind of work for your personal situation, to better yourself, better your situation, right? Better your experiences. The Star card speaks to your hopes and your dreams. So there's definitely a level of commitment towards your faith, right? Towards the things that you kind of see for yourself, from your desires, from the things that you... how can I put this into words? It's almost as if you see something, and if you desire it, you manifest it with no problem, right? It's very much so giving like fairy godmother energy, where you carry this very lighthearted, very nurturing, very healing, very attractive, but also you create life. You sustain life. You make things better, right? You kind of... and so again, whatever this is that is coming in for you, it may seem effortless to other people, but to you, you have put in a lot of work. You have learned a lot of lessons. You have experienced a lot of things, right? You have... went through a lot of different changes and transformations in order to make this happen, right? You have kind of had to learn and relearn yourself, right? To create the perfect situation for this desire, for this dream to exist in a healthy state, right? And so for you, it's not just about bringing something to life, but more so creating an environment around whatever it is that you're bringing into life so that it's able to live a secure, a stable, and a healthy life, to, again, increase the growth and sustain the life in which it will endure, right? I hope that's making sense the way it's coming through. But look again, here's that full moon in the back. And so again, whatever this, and it's behind the Empress. So again, whatever it is that you are bringing forth is going to affirm who you are. It's going to boost your confidence in that way of you are who you say you are. You are who you believe you are, right? Even though you may have experienced connections or people who may have tried to discourage you or try to diminish your worth or try to make you feel a certain way to kind of bring your confidence down. You have overcome that because you know who you are, because you have, again, you have proven it to yourself time and time again, right? Not in a sense of proving anybody else wrong, but look, the 1111 is here. That's twin energy. You are who you say you are. You are who you think you are. You are who you believe yourself to be. You have the ability to create the life that you desire, right? And not only to bring those things into life, but to kind of sustain the wealth and the success in which they bring, right? With the Goddess of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, mirroring energy. This is like a your family values, right? Your morals, what you commit yourself to. You've made the choice to commit yourself to creating the life that you desire, to creating wealth for yourself, to being disciplined within those matters, right? Being disciplined within your security, being disciplined within your safety, being disciplined within your protection and your finances and your currency in general, right? But this can also be like a sense of, again, with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups, there's definitely the energy of like a connection of some sort. Again, this can be a friendship. This can be like, some type of like partnership in a way. This can be a family, but there's a connection here that displays the frequency of love. Clarify self-centered. Hopefully this one won't be too long. I'm trying to make the videos not as long. The moon. It came out with the Ace of Cups. So again, something can be, again, being made clear to you about how you love, about the love you give, right? You're getting ready to, something is getting ready to reflect back to you. Again, with how you love, with the love you give, with the overflow, the sense in how you nourish people, things, experiences, lessons, life, the things around you, right? You're very nurturing. You're very giving, right? You're very attentive. You bring clarity. You bring a sense of truth. You bring a sense of enlightenment. You bring a sense of warmth, right? The moon is very feminine energy, sometimes like the mother, right? And we also have the Empress. So again, very mothering energy. You're very loving, but also very, it's like a realistic love where it's not smothering, but you also teach like very important life lessons. You bring like knowledge, you bring awareness. It's kind of like a firm love. Not hard, not difficult, not stale, not overly fluid, but very firm. Very, you just have a very strong confidence about yourself. You have a very strong presence, a very strong way of loving, a very firm way of giving, right? Again, very fluid. So it's very transformative in a sense, right? Whereas it almost makes people aware of the things that they most times don't appreciate in other senses, right? The Four of Cups, maybe they don't appreciate certain aspects within relationships, within connections, within bonds that they form, maybe within themselves, right? But again, this can also be a reflection of you. Maybe there are parts of you that, again, you have suppressed. And whatever this is that's coming in for you is going to reflect those things back to you, and it's going to bring them to the forefront as a sense of nourishing them, as a sense of bringing your attention to them, to loving them, to nurturing them, to caring for them, right? To kind of, again, mothering them in that firm way. It's not going to be very fluid. And it's not going to be stale, if that makes sense, or cold, I should say. But it, again, is going to be very firm in a sense of like warmth, reassuring, but also directional, right? Also very transformative, right? Again, it's going to reflect back to you who you are. It's going to affirm who you are. It's going to empower you, right? Again, it's not going to diminish you, but it's going to show you things about yourself in the maybe things that you have experienced and how they have affected you. And maybe you have suppressed the things that you have experienced, so you're not necessarily aware of how they're affecting you. But whatever this is coming in is going to, again, bring that to the forefront so that you are made aware. Because look, even the moon is behind her. A lot of clarity coming in, a lot of warmth coming in, a lot of nurturing, a lot of reassurance, a lot of enlightenment, right? Within, again, your connection to something, maybe within your connection to your past, maybe your connection to yourself, maybe your connection to your purpose, your passions, your pathway, maybe your connection to your habits, maybe your connection to the relationships you choose to engage in, maybe your connection to your career, right? It's a general message, so take it how it resonates. But let's pull 4 cards to close this message out. 1 card for what we can learn as the major lessons surrounding this message. 1 card for for the opportunities we can create surrounding this message. 1 card for what we can meditate on as the focus of this message. And 1 card for the new cycles and habits we can innovate to contribute to our growth and expansion surrounding this message. Again, whatever this is that's coming in for you is going to bring balance to you, right? It's going to give you what it is that you deserve, right? It's going to, again, look, trust and peace. It's going to bring you a sense of trust. It's going to bring you a sense of peace, right? In the places that maybe you were, again, maybe you were lacking trust. Maybe you were lacking faith within a certain area, within maybe certain, again, it's going to affirm your faith, your trust within yourself, your trust within your ability to create, your trust within what it is that you have the capability to bring to life, right? It's going to affirm your potential, right? It's going to affirm what it is that you have already created for yourself, and it's going to affirm the vision in which you are bringing into life within this current moment, right? 1 card for the opportunities we can create. Success with discipline, right? So again, it's going to make you aware of, again, the areas in which you have kind of suppressed, and it's going to kind of reassure you how you can be more disciplined in nurturing those areas and making them work for you, right? Learning how to nurture them so that you don't have to necessarily hide them, right? It's going to make you vulnerable in a sense of showing you your wounds so that you can nurse them back to health, right? It's going to, again, create the space for your growth. This is not something that is coming in to kind of break you down, although there will be lessons of transformation, right? There will be new habits and new disciplines and new levels of commitment that you will have to commit yourself to, right? This is going to be you having to put those values into practice, right? What is it that you value? If you value patience, if you value love, if you value security, if you value safety, right? If if you value grace, those things, those lessons, those characteristics are going to be put into practice, right? One card for what we can meditate on as the focus of this message. Relationships and happiness. So again, I said here with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups, it may be a connection for you. So again, it may be a new relationship that's coming in, as in like a sense of a business partnership. Again, it can be a family partnership. It can be a romantic relationship. It can be a friendship. It can be a sense of community that you're creating, right? But there's a new bond, a new relationship. It can also be a relationship to your mind, a relationship to yourself, a relationship to the things in which you create, a relationship into, but it's something that you're tied to emotionally, right? And so again, manifest on what it is that you value within those connections. Manifest on what it is that brings you a sense of joy. It brings you a sense of peace, brings you a sense of clarity, helps you to feel trust and a sense of communion, right? A sense of consciousness, awareness, warmth, security, safety within those things. And how can you kind of nurture the serenity of those things? How can you nurture the security of those things? How can you nurture bringing the joy and honoring the joy and the peace and the sacred space that those elements are going to bring into your life? And one more card for the new cycles and habits we can innovate to contribute to our growth and expansion surrounding this message. Surrender, patience. So there's definitely going to be you having to kind of not be so firm within something, right? You're going to have to really put your patience into practice, right? I'm really sensing like a space of grace and forgiveness here, that you're really going to be learning the lesson of what that truly means, right? Everybody says that they desire grace. Everybody says that they give grace. But what does that actually look like, right? What does forgiveness look like, right? It's not as easy as it comes off. Right. And so it may be easy to say, yeah, I'm forgiving. But when you put that into practice, what does that look like? What does it look like when you give somebody grace or something grace? Or what does it look like when you give yourself grace? Right. What does it look like to kind of honor the vulnerability within yourself, which in effect is going to reflect that honor of vulnerability within this relationship or this connection, right? Again, how are you going to honor that sacred space in which you are creating? But that is the message that I have for you guys. I hope that it resonated. I know that if you made it to the end of this video, you have found something in it that is worthy and valuable to you. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoy my messages. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.